winner of the concerto competition, who will join me to Moscow for 1 week, is Nicholas Bentz.
The grand prize is just, it's mind-boggling. I mean, it's a trip to Russia, let alone the rotation with the Moscow Symphony Orchestra. So it's a great learning experience to see how they do what they do and how they create a different timbre than we get in the West. Playing under Maestro Arnold was fantastic. He really is a great leader. He knows how to really get it out of anyone, really. And he's really good at just like binding a group together and really crystallizing it so that the group becomes united. When I heard about the concerto competition, it was really a no-brainer to enter it, because I mean, you have so much to gain in winning it. You have people that they go in for themselves and they go to just check out the competition and they go to see how superior they are. And that wasn't the case, and you could tell it right off the bat. And just when orchestras started, even, like, it was impressive just how well everyone melded together. There were no big personalities. There was no infighting, and you just had a bunch of musicians that were united on the same front in order to create music, which is something that doesn't really happen as much as it should. And going into the competition, I was kind of worried, like, you know, going into the competition, is this going to like fracture this like community that we have? But no, it actually, this sense of conviviality that we had really fed into the competition, and everyone was just so nice about the competition. Like all 10 of the finalists, like we were just listening to each other backstage, and just like all the good lucks and, oh, that sounded fantastic, that you could imagine once everyone finished. And going into the finals even, it was so united, and it was just a fantastic environment. And you really have nothing to lose in participating. It's a great experience to even just participate in that environment and advance through the rounds. The community was definitely behind everything. Like they were at every single master class. Every single concert was full to the brim. In fact, actually, a really cool experience. When I was printing out parts for the Shostakovich for the final round, I went to the local Staples, and I needed some assistance to like work a copier or something. And the manager of the store came up to me and said, "Are you from PRISMA?" I said, "Yeah, how did you know?" She said, "Oh, I saw you at the concert." And I was like, "You did?" Because I mean, I'm just not used to that. Like, I'm not used to seeing a community that's so behind a festival like that. Like, even in Aspen, stuff like that doesn't happen. Like, that's really exciting to have that kind of community involvement. It's really just an amazing prize, and something that people dream of. It's something that you don't hear about every day. You don't see that on a resume, like played in the Moscow Symphony Orchestra. You don't see that. That's really a motivating factor behind me doing the competition, because the experience here in Moscow is just, it's unrivaled. Like playing in the Great Hall. It's something that, you know, like you see footage of the Great Hall and you're like, well, that's so impressive, but then you're actually there and you're in the moment. It's definitely worth worth a shot at the competition. No matter how well you think how well you think you can play, just go for it. Going to PRISMA was definitely a good career boost and a career decision. It was really a great experience, and I'm going to remember it for a long time, that's for sure.